Every goal of every business is to be profitable, to make money, and to sustain itself for as long as you want it to. But if you don't make changes, you're not going to get anywhere.
I got the Declaration of Independence in the mail the other day, and I read it. It says that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. Now, keep in mind, this is written in 1775, 76. But it says that
Yep.
mankind are more disposed to suffer. We're willing to suffer. Evils are sufferable while shit is all messed up. We're willing to suffer while the things are all messed up, as opposed to righting themselves, meaning as opposed to changing things
Mm-hmm.
that they're accustomed to, that they're used to. What it's basically saying is we'll go ahead and suffer in this misery because it's comfortable, right?
Correct.
And that's what
Yep.
mankind is built on. Mankind is built on saying, like, I'll go with what's familiar. I'll go with what I'm used to because the pain of changing is worse than the pain I'm suffering at the moment. And it's really like they don't even know what it's going to feel like if they change it. They're just scared to change, and they think change in itself is going to be painful. And this is pretty regular in most people's lives, most people's business, baseball teams, football teams. You stick with things way too long when you know, like, this is not good, but it's better in my mind than dealing with having to change everything.
If you don't change, you die. Like, that was one of the biggest things going back to the American Revolution. I mean, the flag of Massachusetts, in the John Adams series, the opening credits have a flag that says change or die. And that's all of life. If we don't evolve, if we don't make those changes, we will lose our businesses, we will go broke, we will die. They will not happen. And that will cause stagnation, and that will cause people to get stuck. And this is why so many business owners get stuck, is because they're not willing to make the changes they need to make. They live with that comfort zone.
It's not just change or die, because I see the opposite. People just change for changing's sake, like for novelty, right? It's like, I want something new
Right.
because I'm bored. You're always looking at, where can I improve? And improve, you don't have to change just to change. It's, can I make any changes, whether it's subtraction or addition? Can I make any of these changes to make the thing better? And what really allowed me to make a tremendous difference in my revenue generation career is when I realized the business is its own entity and I am in the charge of it, right? And I look at it very similarly to having children. And it's like, okay, I have these children, I don't own them, right? I'm here to take care of them. I'm here to make sure that my kids have everything they need to stay healthy, to stay happy, to have the opportunities to have success in their lives, to be the best that they can be. And when you start to look at your business in this way, as I did, you now are in the charge. You have to care for this thing. And you have to make some decisions that hurt for your children, like don't stay up all night and eat candy, right? It's like, oh, you have to discipline them and do those things. But it's the same with your business. You have to make these decisions that don't really feel good, but they're in the best interest of that business. And this happened to me when I became a fiduciary. When I owned my financial planning practice, or before I owned my financial planning practice, I was an investor and did insurance. And I went from what's called the suitability standard, and I went and got licensed and got educated and did all these things to now be a fiduciary. And I had to change how I gave advice to people. And I had to go from what was suitable, meaning what's a good recommendation for the masses, over to what is in the best interest of this one individual specific situation. And that's what you have to do. You are becoming a fiduciary for your business. Okay. And everything that relies on it, whether it be the clients, whether it be the books, the employees, the IRS, all these things, you have to be in the charge of that, and you have to care for it. What most people do is we're looking at, what is it going to care for me? How is it going to give me the money? How is it going to take care of me? But that's not what running a business is. Okay. It's really, you're taking care of the thing that's going to take care of everybody else. And that means you have to make major decisions. Okay. It's hard though. Like we say, business is simple. It's just not easy.